Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coda Conversations with your girl Candace. Oh, excuse me. And joined by Tamika, heavy on the Scott. Hey Tamika, what's up, girl?
Hi, Candy. How are you?
Girl, I'm doing okay, doing okay. I've been relaxing and enjoying a mellow December, taking some time off and just relaxing. I really ain't, just relaxing. Shit. But we gotta check in. We gotta check in with the ladies. Hey Babs, how are you doing, lady?
Hey, Mrs.
Hope you are
Babs.
feeling well. I want you to be feeling good during this holiday season. So I hope you are doing well and at home. We just checking in with everybody to see what's going on. A couple things have been going on that I wanted to talk about. So look, here we are tonight, y'all. What month was that, Tamika? Do you remember off the top of your head that Cat Williams had that interview with Shannon Sharp? And he
Was
got
it
the
in?
year going.
Was it in March?
Was it in March? Look, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go
Oh,
look real quick. All I know is when that interview we hit, it's like Cat Williams flipped the switch on 2024. He really did.
he did. He said, "Look, lights on." You know when you used to clap your hands like lights on. Yeah, that's what he
Exactly.
did. He
Now,
clapped his
y'all,
hands and
now
said, "Lights on."
Okay, now I just did a little thing. It said 11 months ago. So literally like what, February?
Okay, yeah. Okay. hmm
No, 11 months ago. Yeah, maybe February. But the start of the year, Cat Williams
hmm
flipped the switch on everybody. And
And it's
and
been
it's
going
been,
down ever since.
oh, I hope you feel better, Babs. Yes, something has been going on. Things have
I
been
hope you
coming to
feel better.
light. Everybody has been exposed and continuing to be exposed. It's like a light is being shined on everybody. And it's like, what did it take for Cat Williams to come on the Shannon Sharp show and
hmm
tell his speak his truth, expose what he had to say about in his opinions. And it's just like everybody was just like, boom, we might as well tell everything. We might as well just talk about it,
Right.
and everything 2020. It's a lot of celebrities. 2024 has not been good to them. Look, I hope it has been good to us regular folks because look, these celebrities, they've been living the life,
They've
living
been taking a
lives,
hit.
and, and they've been taking a hit all 2024, y'all. The only person winning in 2024, the only person who has had a good 24, who you think I'm about to say, Tamika? Who you think I'm about to
Who?
say, girl?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Cause that
And
damn
I am
birthday
here
was
for it. I'm here for it. Kendrick Lamar, the only one that been having a good 2024. Now, I don't know if you guys are fans. I'm a fan. I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm a Kendrick fan before all the drama with him and Drake, right? And look,
uh,
Kendrick, it was so funny. Kendrick dropped that on my mama's birthday, November 22nd, but it held a little bit more. Y'all know he's notorious for dropping things on dates that have meaning.
uh-huh.
And and when they tried to say, okay, what's the meaning behind him dropping on, November the 22nd, it hasn't been confirmed by him, but that is the day that Kennedy was assassinated. And I
Oh
think
wow.
that's like a little metaphor to, he taking kill shots to everybody. I really think it was.
Right.
We letting off kill shots to everybody. Kendrick came out and said, I'm crashing. Look, he said it in a lyric. I'm crashing out. Anybody can get it, basically. And it has been
hmm
on. And I'm here for it. Now, let's touch on Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, he has a lyric in his song "Whacked Out Murals," right? To where now, mind you, we can all try to figure out because it really. Here's the thing. Okay, let me tell you the lyric. Kendrick Lamar put out the lyric, "Don't let no white comedian um talk about black women. That's law," right? Don't let no
Mhm.
white comedians be sitting around talking about black women. That's law. And that's how he felt. Mind you, he didn't say no comedian's name. And the thing of it is, what I think that some people aren't realizing is he wasn't actually talking to the comedian. Hey, Denicia. Hey,
Hey,
Daniel.
Danicia, cousin. Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, how y'all doing? This is what and tell me your opinion, and y'all put y'all's opinion in the chat. He wasn't even talking to the comedian. He was talking about the two coons that was sitting in the presence of that comedian, the white comedian,
Mhm.
allowing the conversation to happen. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but like they say, look, a hit dog holler.
Exactly. And that's all that was. He honestly, I feel like he was talking to any comedian that would dare to do it. You should check as a black man. If you're sitting there, you shouldn't allow that type of conversation to just happen in your face, let alone be hee and laughing right along with it. You know,
Yeah,
you
right.
should have checked him. You know, you should have checked him. Now, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this because I think far too many times we have comedians, whether they're black or white, thinking that they really can say anything to people and that it's okay. Oh, it's comedy, it's a jokes. I don't agree with that. I
I
don't think
don't
as a
either.
comedian, yeah, like what's fun? So let's go to this. So when Andrew Schultz, the hit dog that hollered,
Mhm.
why would he then proceed to make quote unquote jokes about graping Kendrick Lamar? Where's that funny?
You said why would he
It,
hurt your
I,
phone?
why would he make a quote unquote joke about graping? Read between, you know what I'm saying about graping
Mhm.
Lamar.
Yeah, why would he make that kind of joke?
And who is that joke funny amongst? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and speak for black folk. I ain't never in any circle heard black men sit around joking about raping each other.
Unless it really happened.
And even then they're not sitting around talking about it. So
Yeah,
is this something that non-black men sit around thinking of?
probably.
But you know what? Look, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Look, Candy Girl ain't no racist or nothing like that.
Exactly,
But I will
Donisha.
call out the things that I've seen and the things that I have noticed. There's a lot of white men that do little crazy, uh, you know, tapping each other on the butt and things that
Mhm.
they think are funny that, for the most part, black people just don't do.
Mm-mm.
I'm the first one that'll laugh about things. I think that there's sometimes where there are certain stereotypes that sometimes you have to laugh at because like it's true. We all know, even as black people, we'll laugh at certain things because we know that we do that as a people. We know, some go on, we gonna all look at each other like, what? There's certain things, it's funny because it's true. And I think that other cultures do the same thing when they know culturally they do things or react to things a certain way. We don't get mad at that because we know it's true. But I have never just sat around and heard black people just thinking that that's funny or that that's a joke. Who jokes about that? Nobody. And then you have the nerve to get upset because people are threatening you. People are going up underneath your pictures and things like that and saying derogatory things about you, probably your wife, your baby, all kind of stuff like that.
Mhm.
So what are you mad for? Because you know what? First of all, You brought yourself to the party. He never said your name. You claimed that because you wanted to claim it. And like I said, the message wasn't even for you. It was for black men. It was admonishing black men for sitting around and allowing that to go on without checking you. That's who the message was for. It wasn't for you anyway. But since you wanted to insert yourself there, like I said, he didn't say no name. And for me, I don't even think it was an issue of throwing a rock and hiding your hand because like I said, the message wasn't for Andrew anyways.
No, not only that, he's not the only clear person that did. I mean, that done that. You know
That
what I
has
mean?
ever done anything like that. Right.
Yeah.
Because even Gary Owens try to speak up and put himself in it. But I think Gary Owens knew, no, I better just sit this one out.
Hmm.
And Gary Owens is someone that has half black children, married to a black woman for years, things of this nature, you
And
know.
I feel like with that statement made, that still does not make you black. Like, it's a whole lot of clear people that say, "Oh well, I have a clear, dad." No, sorry. Like, I have clear kids. I have clear such and such. Okay, that still does not make you black. That still
Yes,
doesn't
and
make
when
you
they
black.
say, yeah, but the thing of it is, what was so crazy, um, what he said was, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there was a little trend going around. It was on TikTok and stuff like that called the black white effect. And it basically was showing these dudes of other races um, who got with black women. And then basically it was just showing their style change. Or all the
Hmm.
TikToks that I saw, their style elevated. They started looking better, because look, but not unlike any other wife, lots of wives dress their husbands. Tamika, you ever pick out an outfit for Donovan that you thought he would look
All
no
the
baby?
time.
So exactly. So, but then of course he wanted to make it that black women are abusive. And that's probably why they doing this because they getting hit on and slapped and stuff like that. And so that's what I guess offended Kendrick Lamar, and he spoke, put that lyric in the song. But like I said, the message was for the coons that was sitting there laughing. So it was just really kind of wild. I thought that was crazy how that's been going around. They're making so many videos about it and things of this nature, right? So I want to, just to touch on that's what's going on. It and not to mention with all, I think the last time we've talked about it. Look, I've been on sporadically, the last week or so, whatever. But we have touched on the lawsuits with Drake and Drake suing his company and stuff like that. But like I said, just to end off that little bit, 2024 belongs to Kendrick Lamar. So now, and Darnicia, let me agree with you too. If a black comedian made a Jewish joke, they'd get canceled. They'd never work again at all.
No, because look what they did with Kanye West.
He and Kanye ain't had nothing but bad luck, lawsuits, and everything else. I don't know. I think the man's crazy. And I think he does need to be on some type of medication. But Kanye been having ever since he called them out. They're getting him out of there. They're getting him out of the spotlight. So look, I hope he's a good steward over his millions because they trying to make it to where nobody messes with him either. So now let's move to this. We sitting around, at least me, because look, y'all know I've been just lounging and just relaxing. I'm sitting around last night, and who's the latest person to get drugged into the messiness? Jay-Z, y'all.
Yeah, I was waiting for this though. I'm
Ooh,
like,
look, you want to tell us about this story, Tamika?
girl,
You
you
want to?
can. I'm pretty sure you
Okay,
got all your words together.
child. Look, I'm sitting around here, and all of a sudden, Jay Z got drugged into it officially. He's been officially put into it, y'all. Now, let me go back to where we can get into this real quick. Um, from yesterday, because a lot of it really popped off. Yeah, I'm, I'm really shocked that they doing all this stuff on the weekend. Look, they doing all these suits on the weekend. So let's go right here. Like, no rest for the weary, child. So let's see. Let me go here and share my screen. Oh, he big mad. He's big mad, y'all. So let's see here. Instagram. So we
Diddy
sitting
told him
around.
he should have picked up that darn phone call. He picked up that phone call.
Ooh,
Diddy said, deliver the pizza boxes.
child.
Super Diddy said, deliver them pizza boxes. Oh, I got mine with extra cheese, honey.
So it said Jay Z accused of SAing a 13-year-old girl in 2000 alongside Diddy in a new lawsuit filed by Jane Doe. Okay. It says the Jane Doe accuser says Jay Z raped her after the 2000 MTV Music Video Awards at a house party. The lawsuit was originally filed back in October and only named Diddy as a defendant. It was refiled Sunday, December 8th, naming Sean Jay Z Carter. Jane Doe said the night of the alleged assault, a friend dropped her off at the VMA's venue, although she did not have a ticket for the show. She says she then approached various limousines in an attempt to gain access to the show or after party. Now, I look, I'm not gonna look, I'm not victim blaming. I'm not victim blaming at all. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. But why was your 13-year-old self out doing all that anyways? Where was your mama now?
Yeah, where was your
I
mama?
do want to know that. Where were your parents at? Let's get back to it. What to that you doing all that? Okay.
Hey, MEP.
Hey, MEP, one of the drivers invited her to an after party saying she fit what Diddy was looking for, quote unquote. She says the driver later took her to the location of the house party where she signed what she believed to be a non disclosure agreement. First of all, a 13-year-old child can't sign no non disclosure agreement. A 13-year-old can't sign no legal agreement. As far as I know legally, okay? Doe says she was offered a drink that made her feel woozy and lightheaded. She says she then went into a room to rest, and Jay Z and Diddy came in soon after, asking if she was quote unquote ready to party. She claims Jay Z then removed her clothes, held her down, and raped her as Diddy and an unnamed woman watched. Who y'all think the woman was? This was in 2000, y'all. Diddy has previously denied all claims against him. NBC says they reached out to a lawyer for Jay Z, but have not heard back. The attorney responsible for filing this suit has filed multiple Jane Doe lawsuits against Diddy in the last few months. Now, I definitely believe this is a lawyer, an ambulance chaser, trying to get paid. So let's go here. Jay Z responds to the allegations. Okay, I'm gonna read that to you. Let's see what he says. Okay, here's Jay Z's response. Let me make sure I'm not missing saying, hey, MEP, how you doing, lady? Ooh, look, read Dinesia's comment.
Donencia said, can you imagine how Pierce Morgan feels now he owe Jag an apology? Yes.
Right, right. Okay,
But
so
y'all
let's.
know, okay, wait. So everybody keeps saying that Jack is crazy, Jack is crazy. But I feel like there's truth in everything she talks about.
Now, some things. Now, I will be the first one to say that I think she's batshit crazy, and I don't believe everything she says. But this is what I've also always said. I don't believe her with a lot of things that she claims to have insider information about now. But back in 2000, she was around in these circles. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So some things back then, I'll lend a little credence to because she was in those circles at that time.
Hmm.
She was in the inner circles and things like that in 2000, 24 years ago. But when she's talking about stuff right now, I don't believe you know nothing going on with Meg Thee Stallion. I don't believe.
No, none of the
You
new
know what I'm saying?
rappers. Yeah.
You try to put your mouth on things and people that I know that you don't know at all, or and that you have not been around or have access to. So I have a hard time believing that. But things back then in the 99 and 2000s, I might I'll listen to some of that. You know.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. That's
So
what I'm
let's
talking
get
about.
into Jay-Z's response. Here's Jay-Z's response. He said, "My lawyer received a
Yeah.
blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a quote unquote lawyer named Tony Busby. What he calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So, no, I will not give you one red penny." Now, all in quotes, y'all, not quotes, but capitals. "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one." Mind you, I'm going to interject a few times here because it is long. Jay Z, you know that that can't happen because the case is so old. He has to file a civil case about this. Now, I've heard some different things going on about various R wording laws in New York and the way things are right now. But I think for the most part, this is too old of a case and too old of an allegation. So I think for a lot of these, you don't have any choice but to go the civil route, kind of like what Cassie did. Even though I think Cassie may have gotten her case in because we spoke about this previously. There was something that was going to be ending, which allowed for old cases to get criminal charges. But she did get hers in prior to that, but she still opted to go the civil route, and he settled. Okay, so I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. Have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world who have to watch how their story is dressed in a costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I am not from your world. I'm a young man. You is not a young man. Come on now. I am a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. You know what, I'm really kind of tired of people from New
Me
York and from the
too.
projects acting like they're exempt and they don't commit those type of atrocities
When
because they
they're
from
the
the
ones
project.
that's
And
really
they be the
doing
main
it.
one doing stuff. Like, get, I'm sick of that narrative. Y'all cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yes.
Anyways, we protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake psychics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. What y'all think about Jay Z's response? Put it in the chat, y'all. Or the link is up there if y'all want to come up and talk. What do
That
y'all
was
think about his
something.
response? Now, a couple things. A couple things. I know that behind the scenes, the response was too ready. The response was ready.
Too
Like
prepared.
you already knew it was coming. We ain't never seen a celebrity address these type of allegations so quick as Jay-Z just did.
Soon as
So
when it came
it
out, he had his
it makes
response.
me feel like for months, hey Voracious, for months,
Hey
you
everyone.
have been preparing yourself for any type of fallout coming your way. Now, I'm going to say this. This is just my opinion, y'all. Time will tell. And the thing of it is, when you have money, time ain't necessarily going to tell if you have money to throw at the issue. But I will say this. I will say this. This is not the first time we've heard these type of allegations towards Jay-Z. This is not the first time allegations like this towards Jay-Z have come up. There are reports he was even messing with Beyonce when she was still underage. There are reports that he was messing with Foxy Brown when she was underage. Granted, she
Mm-hmm.
tried to come out and say it wasn't true, but I think in certain circumstances, people can pay you to keep your mouth shut and stay on one accord and get and stay in line. There are reports that he, along with others, messing with R. Kelly wasn't the only one messing with Aaliyah when she was underage. R.
No,
Kelly
they
was not
all
the only
was.
one. Jay-Z was amongst them. You know, the allegations that he has this a child. I'm not gonna say that that's not necessarily true, and he doesn't want to acknowledge that child. I'm not sure that that's not fact. That he has a young son, a young man that's out here who's trying to uphold his mother's name, who has since is deceased. So I want everybody to get out of this mind state of, oh, they trying to bring down the black billionaires. Now that's really, you know, chapping my ass with that commentary, because a lot of these people who are having charges levied against them are doing these things. R. Kelly was doing those things. There's a reason he's in prison. There's a
Mm-hmm.
reason Sean Diddy Combs is in prison. He's doing a lot of these things. He's doing a lot of these things. Are some of these women coming for paydays? Absolutely. And a lot of them are doing this because it happened to them. And Jay Z is not exempt. Let's not act like we have not heard things throughout the years about Jay Z. I know that I have. Is doing what? What do you say? What do you want me to clarify, Babs?
Danesia said Jay Z gonna play. Wait, Jay Z gonna pay this lady off. They will create some bogus narrative. Why the case went way he don't want the smoke.
And let's also talk about this. Let's talk about this. It came out today. There's a lot of components to this that if you want it, because there are some people that just are so, I'm never a fan of nobody that's strong that I'm gonna believe that they can't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem that I see with some people. Like, you be too invested in these people whose lives are so removed from your own, that why do you feel like just because they're rich and famous they're not doing anything? Yeah, Babs, chapping my ass, I said, girl. Chaps my, you never heard that saying, something chaps your ass?
No, I never heard
You
that.
never
I
heard
just
that?
let it slide. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
So, but there will be people. Now, I definitely understand when you want to know who's accusing you, but the status of Jay-Z and certain men that get accused of these things, there's a reason that they want their accuser named. It's not, at the end of the day, you guys, in the legal system, the people that have the ins and the outs of the trial are going to know who the accuser is. They're going to know that, right? So just because we don't know doesn't mean that it's not known who the accuser is. But there is a very specific reason why sometimes these accusers want the person to be publicly known by
Your
every.
mic.
It's messing up.
Yeah, it's kind of bad as well.
Can you hear? Can you,
Say
can
something
you,
else.
can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. There's a very specific reason why they want their accusers to be outed. And that's exactly what it is, outed, so that the public can turn on them. The public can harass these women so badly that they either back down, get so scared that they go away, drop charges, and so that the public, exactly, MEP, this is the reason. It's not, oh, I have the right to know. You're going to know who's accusing you. Don't act like you're not going to know. You're not going to be able to go through a whole great trial and never know who's accusing you of it. Let's act like we have a brain, people. Because sometimes I'm looking at people in these comments and they're acting like they don't have any sense. They're acting like they don't have a sense. Nobody's going to be allowed to go through a whole trial and be accused of R-wording someone, and you never know who has accused you of something. There's a reason it's kept quiet. There's a reason it's kept under wraps, and that's because they intimidate the victims. So let's get to a lot of stuff because Jay Z's trying to make a lot of moves today. That, to be honest with you, make me look at him as more of a suspect. So let's get here to the attorney responding. Okay, I'm going to read the response from the attorney. Tony Busby says, and also before I say this, this guy may very well be an ambulance chaser. He very well may be. I I'm I'm open to hearing everything about this. I'm just putting it known that no, I'm not no fan or stand that hard for anybody that I would say, oh, I know they didn't do it. That's the crazy thing. That's what I think is crazy. I'm willing
Yeah,
to see what comes out. So this lawyer says regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Now, a lot of people are confusing that with, oh, why she wanted to mediate from a mediation is just that, a mediation. You're going to talk. You want to talk and discuss the situation. Now, may a settlement be brought up? Who knows? But it depends on the talk. People are assuming, making assumptions when, like I said, just go by the mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not the media. Okay. And he also goes on to say this. He said, and there's a picture of him back in his heyday. Looks like he was a platoon commander. He said, recognize this guy? This is a picture of the weapons platoon commander, Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 4th Marines, from our old Western Pacific cruise book. Despite a coordinated and aggressive effort that has included harassing my kids, contacting my clients and former clients to encourage them to sue me, contacting my colleagues or former employees asking if I've abused them, showing up at my current employees' homes to harass them, filing frivolous cases against me and my law firm, defaming me with outrageous assertions to anyone who will listen, and having mysterious people follow me and my family. I'm still that guy. Oh, he's trying to get spicy, y'all.
yes. Hey, Cassandra.
Hey, Cassandra, I won't be bullied or intimidated. People will see through this effort to discredit me and my clients, and the truth will be revealed. I also won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, and I am quite certain the sun is coming. So that was his reply. Oh my God. And look at this comment right here. And this is the comment,
They had this shit
this
already.
type of comment that gets on my nerves. When will black women start protecting black men in America? Girl, if you don't go straight to goddamn hell, that's all black women do is protect black women. And when do we get any protection? Go to hell. Go to hell. That so okay. So okay. Let me see if we've
So, do
had.
y'all believe that Jay-Z did this, or y'all
Yeah,
think
let's do a check
a
in.
money
So
grab?
what are y'all thoughts on this? What y'all thoughts in this?
I think he did it. I
Yeah.
think when Diddy said that, oh, so Jay-Z still didn't respond, his son said no. He said deliver the pizza boxes. I remember that.
hmm Now it's like I want to hear. I want to hear all. Like I said, y'all gotta stop acting like even so much as with Diddy. Y'all know all the stuff that we heard that Diddy has gotten away with.
Yes.
Stop acting like this is some innocent man that we've never heard any allegations about, but they just have enough money to get away with it. These men, they are capable of doing anything. They party together, and like they say, birds of a feather do flock together. And ever since Diddy been locked up, Jay Z been quiet as a rat pissing on cotton.
Yes, he's been very quiet. I mean, he's already quiet, but he's been very,
Exactly.
very quiet.
Hey, Cassandra, I hope you heard me when you came in. Read Cassandra's comment.
Child, I'm sitting back and observing. However, I believe it. He's moving too fast to hush, baby, Busby up.
I already said it, Cassandra. I ain't never in the history of allegations. I ain't never in the history of allegations seen any celebrity, black or white, have their response ready the very next day. The very next day, he had a response ready because he been
He
waiting
had
for the
it
other
on.
shoe to drop. Diddy, not Diddy, Jay Z been waiting for the other shoe to drop ever since they got Diddy, and Diddy sitting his ass up in jail. He been waiting on the shoe to drop on him. And
Hmm.
let me talk about this. Y'all seen today? Um, Now I don't know how true this is. Look, I'm just saying what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, y'all. But look, I heard a rumor that Jay Z and Beyonce is divorced for real. I don't know how true it is. I don't know.
They
That's,
divorced.
that's what I
They
heard.
do look
I don't,
well when they
I
out
don't
in
know if it's
public.
true.
When they
I
out
don't
in
know if it's
public, they
true.
look disconnected.
But y'all, I'm gonna tell you something else I'm tired of. I'm gonna tell you something else I'm tired of. Y'all, Beyonce mama was all on somebody's page looking at the allegations and
And
everything
liked it.
and liked it.
She
Why every
sure
time
did.
they get caught doing something, they say they got hacked?
I'm hacked.
Baby, you didn't get hacked.
You
You
ain't
was
get
not hacked.
motherfucking hacked. Cause the same account that you say that you got hacked on, you're writing from that same
Yo,
account.
hacked account. Yo,
Your
hacked
hacked
account.
account.
Nah, they was addressing, and I'm gonna find that story for you too. Every time they get caught on something, liking something they ain't had no business liking, doing something online they ain't had no business doing, they got hacked. You baby, you didn't
Mm-hmm.
get hacked. No, you didn't. Cut it out. Ooh. Now, here, right here, you guys. This is where Jay Z is requesting, and we kind of already talked about this, but he's
Sure, exactly.
requesting that the accuser in the SA lawsuit reveal herself. And I've already there's a reason you want that woman to be harassed into submission. You know that you have some stands, and you know what? I look. I'm gonna use Scrappy's word and say put the pause on her, but y'all really know what I'm talking about. You hoping that this woman just disappears. That's why you
Mm-hmm.
want people to know who she is. Oh, all of a sudden we look up and on the news, Jay-Z accuser unalive by a crazed Jay-Z fan. And then you still looking innocent. I ain't tell nobody to do nothing. No, this what they do, y'all. This is what they do. This is why they want to know these people's names so you can intimidate, harass, or do worse to them, or do worse. Whew, child. Now here it is right now. Tina Knowles says her account was hacked after it liked a post about Diddy and Jay Z accused of SA. Here's the post. Here's the post she liked. Jay Z, Diddy named in lawsuit alleging R word of girl 13. And there she is liking it with her
Hmm.
face self. She ain't like
But you
nothing but
always
that.
get caught when you try and be sneaky.
Right. Here she go. I was hacked. As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic of me, just know that is not me. First of all, here's my opinion. I don't think it's uncharacteristic of you at all because you Beyonce be cool as a fan on everything. Beyonce don't never address nothing going on, but she always putting her mouth on something.
She
Y'all ain't
do. She
never noticed that?
always speaking up. She's
Yeah,
always speaking
exactly.
up.
If she feel like you saying something, she oh now how come you haven't? You're supposed to be the blueprint, right? And I'm surprised that Beyonce hasn't said, "Mom, you see how I handle things. I don't address nothing because you best believe I would be shocked if Beyonce addresses this at all because you know Beyonce don't address nothing. You can say whatever you want to say. You can drag her name through the mud. She this, she that. You know she's a lumen. Beyonce not. She act like she paying you dust. But Mama be inserting herself in something. She do.
Each and every time. Didn't she just do that with the bleaching?
Yes, she's always addressing something. She's always putting her mouth on something. She really does.
Donitia said, "Yeah, yeah, he had did it, and many more like him. Money, power, prestige, and influence. They went bonkers in the '90s." Cassandra said, "I don't think so, but child, let me check. I'm hacked. Laugh out loud. I'm gonna be saying I'm hacked. Her
That's what
face
I'm
got
look. I'm
hacked.
gonna go write some crazy mess.
Her
I got
face
hacked, y'all. That
definitely."
was not me.
MVP said she did it. She got hacked. She did get hacked. That's
Mm-mm.
what she said. Facts. I don't think a lot of Beehive fans like Jay Z. Jay Z is the one who filed the lawsuit against Busby. Shaking my head. Ms. Beth said it is going to be a lot more to come out. She accidentally double tapped. Yeah, she accidentally double tapped.
Mm-mm.
Allegedly, Beyonce is high as a kite and very controlled. I don't.
That I've heard that as well. I've heard that as well. Now, the last thing I want to touch on before we get out of here, because my dinner's waiting on me.
What you eat?
Y'all, what do y'all think? Put it in the chat real quick. Now, what y'all think about the United Health Group assassination, y'all? They got somebody. Oh, and look, I see something. Luigi Mangione arrives at court in Pennsylvania for a preliminary hearing. They say they got that boy. But you know what? This is so crazy, y'all. Okay. Now, this is very interesting to me. It's so crazy because this guy is like a Robin Hood, and I don't see very many people downing this guy. Oh, I think it's crazy that so many people are hailing this guy as a hero. And the sad thing about it is, There are so many people that have been wronged by their insurance companies that they've paid money into for years and years at their jobs. And then the minute they need them for life saving, life altering treatments, they're denied, 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 you know? And
Hmm.
it's something that people deal with every day. It's something that people honestly deal with every day. I don't know if look, I don't know if this young man did this. I don't know. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to find out. But this is who they have captured. They say that all the evidence is pointing to him. The old boy was just trying to get him a little McGriddle this morning, and somebody working at the McDonald's turned him in. I don't, I, you know, I don't know why this boy even pulled that mask down. Now, look, it sounds odd me saying this, but I just think he messed up. His one mess up, because look, best believe they wouldn't have been able to catch you from your eyebrows, baby boy. They wouldn't have been able to pick you up from your eyebrows. Why you pull that mask down? Why did you
I'm
pull that
crying.
mask down? For them to get your face and then connect some more dots. Because anybody, I heard that jacket that he was wearing was flying off the shelves. It almost like people was trying to elude, help him elude captivity, you know?
Hmm.
And he had them bullet cases. I'm very interested in this story, especially since I work in the healthcare industry. And honestly, it's shocking to even me be dealing with people and have them reference it like it's okay and like they feel the same way. Baby, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Uh-uh. No, we not. We're not going there. Since I have dealt with it so far in just this quick of a time. People are referencing it. It I feel sad for because at the end of the day, the guy who was unalive has a family. He does have loved ones. Um, even if he was, uh, you know, a dirty CEO, let's be for real. A lot of people are putting in a lot of practices that are dirty in the healthcare field, and we know just in a week's time, y'all, they were insurance. United Health, was it United Health Group or was it another insurance company? Let me not say the insurance company because I don't want to put that on the wrong insurance company, but there was an insurance company ready to say that if you were in surgery under anesthesia, if you were in surgery under
Yes, and then they
anesthesia
took it back.
and your surgery went too longer than they thought your surgery should go, they were not going to pay for that.
Hmm. It wasn't United, but it
Isn't
was
that
another.
heinous? That's heinous to think of something like that. That's
Was
dirty.
it Blue Cross Blue Shield? I think it was Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Child, they hurried up and walked that back. All these
Yeah,
places,
once they looked at the news to say that that man got assassinated.
exactly, exactly. Because there are so many families, there are so many families, you guys, that have lost loved ones due to battles with insurance. And it's sad. That's sad. Imagine you pay your money every month you paying to make sure you're covered. You get fined, whether you do it or not. The way the laws have changed, you're fine if you don't have health coverage. You get in trouble if you don't have health coverage. Everybody is supposed to have health coverage, whether it's through your job or you got to pay for it out of your pocket. And a lot of times it ain't cheap. Hell, I'm mad right now. I'm mad right now. I told y'all, well, I don't know if I told y'all or not. I don't know if I told y'all or not. But hell, last month I had to go to the ER for nothing. Get to the ER. The ER doctor tells me right then, oh, I'm not gonna do nothing for you. I mean, it's okay, you good. Literally, if I told y'all the whole conversation, that's literally what he told me. I don't know why they told, because I was at my doctor and they told me I had to go to the ER right away. When I get there, this doctor tells me, I don't know why they told you to come over here. I'm not gonna do anything for you. Now it was good reason why he wasn't gonna do anything, but literally all I got for nothing is a $2,000 bill.
And that's crazy.
And that's with my insurance. I got good insurance. Yeah, the doctor did. Well, what I'll tell you, I was going on. I went to the doctor, right? And I have been dealing, which part of the reason why I just been relaxing. And sometimes when y'all know what time I get up. Sometimes when I get up, I just been relaxing, resting my nerves, everything. So I've been dealing with high blood pressure. I went to the doctor, and my blood pressure was very high to where the doctor didn't want to do anything. They wanted to send me immediately to the emergency room. But when I got there, the doctor really said that your doctor should be able to tell you what to do. He said if I try to lower your blood pressure, that actually could cause you to have a stroke. I'm not going to do anything. So he was correct in what his assessment. He said blood pressure doesn't mean anything. He said, especially since you're telling me you don't have any other symptoms, nothing else is going on, which I didn't. It was just hot. So I guess what he explained everything to me that if they try to suddenly lower your blood pressure, that actually can make you have a stroke. Not that you have high blood pressure or that your blood pressure is high with no other symptoms. So that's what it was. But yeah, you best believe I'm mad as hell about that $2,000 ER bill. When I got nothing, I didn't get a pill, I didn't get a nothing, but sent home
And a goddamn bill.
and a damn bill, right? And a bill. So I don't know. This is a story we're gonna have to follow with the UHG killer because I want to know. There definitely is something behind this. There's a reason. Send a reduction request to the hospital. I'm definitely gonna contact them because I refuse to pay that. I refuse to pay it. I'm not. Um, and especially when I'm like, $2,000 seems very high. Like literally, I was there 35 minutes or something. Then I was on my way home. Like I had my medicine with me, Cassandra. He said just take two, like of my own pills that I already had with me. Like I didn't get any care. I did not get any care. So yeah, that's why. But a lot of people don't like HMOs just because you have to get referrals and things like that. But if you have a system in place, if you have a good PCP that's going to refer you to good people and they're not going to be waiting and holding back, that really is the only thing with an HMO is you have to get that referral. Now I do have a plan where I can go anywhere I want to go. Um, I just like it like that. I don't like to have to wait on anybody or ask and things like that. But and some people like that, like me. But HMOs are just fine, if you have a good primary care physician. Anyway, we getting off on other things. But okay, so we're gonna check in. I will see y'all later. Tamika, you twitching tonight?
I would not be twitching tonight.
Okay, no Twitch tonight. Cassandra, you got a show tonight, or you already did one? Put it in chat.
She just did one earlier. Voracious said, I know all of the insurance people are scared. They have not paid for none of my surgery since November 2023.
And that's crazy. Why not? Why haven't they?
MEP said if my primary care physician thought I should go to the emergency room, they would have reserved a bed for me for observation. Yeah, that's how my insurance company is too.
Hmm.
But
So
I'm glad she don't got to worry about them people no more. So yeah,
yeah.
she
So I'm
fixed
just
it.
like, yeah, I fixed it, y'all. I honestly last month in another thing where I was just taking time for myself. Look, in fact I found me a good doctor that I like. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't pissing on other providers. Um I know there are a lot of great doctors, but I found me a excellent black lady doctor that I'm very excited about, very happy with, and send it to me, girl. Send it to me. because
Every
yeah,
time she say black lady doctor, y'all, I fall
that's
out.
what I like. That's what I like to call. I got look. I was so look, Tamika. No, I was so happy when I found that black lady doctor. I
I was
said,
happy
"Oh,
you found her too. I was like,
yes,
oh, Kenzie, look
yes."
at the floors. The floors is shiny.
Oh, it's nice up in there. It's nice, yeah. So, oh, that's right, Voracious. Put this, read that from Voracious. Like healthcare tries to, and the thing of it is, they don't realize how these bills, um, literally, cripple people. People lose their home. You know, the healthcare system is a racket. People lose their homes, their livelihood. People, just trying to live, and that's a fact. It really is. People lose their homes. They lose everything trying to live when they're hit
But
with a serious illness.
Rachel said they sent me a bill for $163,000, and I said they better get it together. Me and the other people who serviced me are working together.
Yes, please. Because who wants to have that type of bill over their head?
I
And
ain't
you
never had
lucky,
to pay a bill
MEP,
over $100.
and
I
be
was
thankful
a
because
crime.
it is not like that for most people. It really is not, you guys. So, all right, y'all, we are out of here for tonight. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, have a good
Bye.
night. Bye.
And thanks for coming through.